Did you know that all penguins are left-handed? Bet you didn't know that because that's not true. I made it up. Well, it might be true, but still, I did make it up. It's easy to say things that aren't true and get people to believe them, especially when they sound sciencey and are mixed in with well-known facts. On that note, let's take a look at some popular science videos on the origin of life and point out a few things they claim that are not exactly true. Let's get into it. The first sort of made-up thing you should be on the lookout for is what we call Imagination Storytime Land. Let's start with these videos from Be Smart and Stated Clearly. When discussing the origin of life, they use words like,
"These molecules must have copied and made more of themselves, some a little different than the others. And a few of those codes and instructions must have been better at doing whatever they did."
it must have happened.
These building blocks combine to form highly complex and orderly structures like genes, proteins, and cell membranes.
Easy as that, they just combine.
Unfortunately, the RNA-only world went extinct more than 3 billion years ago.
See how they slipped into the past tense as if these things are proven? Notice there were not a whole lot of sources cited or evidence given, just imagination and hopeful possibility. If you see words like, "this must have happened," or people casually slipping into the passive voice or past tense, you can be pretty confident that it's story time. People only say something must have happened if they're really not sure that it happened, but want to act like they're sure that it did happen. If I went to the store yesterday, I wouldn't say, I must have went to the store. I'd say, I went to the store. Now, we're not criticizing them for having ideas about what may have happened. Having a hypothesis is fine, great even. If it's openly disclosed and everybody's on the same page, nothing wrong with that. But it's frequently presented so matter-of-factly and interspersed with real scientific facts that it's easy for people to mistake it for fact when it's far from the case. They're overcompensating. It's a false confidence. All right, you know how to spot story time. Cool.